Hello and welcome back to the solder side. Today we're going to attempt to fix this Commodore 64. So let's flick it on and it comes on, but we have a black screen. Absolutely nothing else happens, so let's turn it back off and we get the no signal again. Let's get it back on the bench, open it up and see what's up. Okay, so let's flip this over and undo the 3 screws here, here and here. So, having a quick look, and I don't see anything burnt or obviously like not looking right. So let's give it some power and just see if anything gets warm. Unfortunately, I do not have a thermal camera or anything fancy like that, so I'm going to be using my special probes, which are my fingers, to see if any of the chips get hot or anything. Yeah, these are getting warm. Whew. Yep. Okay, so the 2 RAM chips are getting quite hot. So let's unplug this. And luckily I've ordered some from eBay. They came from Hungary, I think they were, or some European country like that. Apparently they have been taken out and they are working, so hopefully they do work. I've also bought some sockets so that I can just plug and play. I think they're too small actually. That's one too short. But yeah, I'll get these out and yeah, we'll take it from there really. So I'll desolder them all and then we'll look at getting some sockets put in.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I've managed to push them in now. It took me a while to clear out these holes, so I'm just going to solder them in. So I'll put some flux down. Okay, so let's turn that off. And so I've got these in. I've just checked that all the traces go together, which they do. The next step that I want to do is get the new RAM in and give it a quick test. And I'm just going to take it over to the other screen so you'll see the TV soon. Okay, so let's give it a test. Oh, yes. Right, okay. I'm going to put it all back together and then we're going to come back here fully together and we're going to test it with a game. Okay, and we are back. Let's start getting this back together. Okay, right, I'm going to bring it over to the TV now and I'm going to hopefully get the cassette playing and we'll have a game going. Okay, so let's get a game in and make sure it's rewound. Yep, and we type load and then press play on the tape. This is not looking promising at the moment. It should have found the game by now. Let's try again. Yeah, I don't think this is working. It should only take like 15 seconds to find the game. Let me stop it, rewind it. And I've got a dead test cartridge, so I'll give that a go quickly. Let's unplug this. And I think it goes down this end. Okay, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's just cycling through like at the same time. So I'm not quite sure if there is something wrong with it or not. Unfortunately, I don't have the full test harness, so I can't do any extra tests with this um, cartridge. Yeah, it's going through the color RAM again. Okay. Although I don't know if it's 100% right because I keep seeing things and these kind of things start happening and I don't know if they're supposed to or not. If I hear it do the sound test again, I'll just stop it and then we'll try a game again. Yeah, it's just looping through. Okay, so there's no, well, it's not complaining of any chips being dodgy. So we'll try this again. If this doesn't work, I'll try a different tape player because I've got one more. Oops. Yeah, we're at 30 seconds again. It normally only takes 15. I might leave it a little longer just to see what happens. But I don't think this is right. Now we're nearly at a minute. That's way too long. Woohoo! Okay, maybe there's something wrong with this tape player then, because this one seems to have found it. So we may have another fix-it video later on. Okay. Ready. Play? No. Okay, let me stop that, rewind. And load. This isn't behaving as I thought it would. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video there and I just need to put my camera on charge because it's running out of battery. I don't know how much of this you got. And we're back at the desk. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it to play a game. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. So I'm going to class this video as a half pass, half fail because before it wasn't coming on at all. So we're no longer getting a black screen. However, I can't get the game to play. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go away and do some research because I don't really know much about Commodores. This is the first time I've worked on one. So I need to try and understand what could cause that, which chips it could be, because the dead test seemed to think it was okay, but I know that there's another setting on the dead test where you need a full harness, which I don't have. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at what I can do to test this and try and fix it. So I guess I'll do that in another video. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, please go ahead and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.